All right, what a treat to have with us today, one of the all-time greats, Baylor football history. Jason Smith joins us. Jay Smooth is there. Welcome to you. How you doing, my brother?
J-Mo, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I got you great. You sound great. You look great. And thanks for being on with us this morning.
Hey, the way you talked about the Brazos landing wall, it makes you want to drive down to Waco and get that $12 lunch.
Come on, baby. You come, and it's on me, all right? Lunch is on me, so you come down here, all right?
I appreciate you, brother.
Good. You're sitting in the back of your limousine, it looks like there, and
oh boy, no, my wife just picked me up. I just flew in from South Carolina, and,
right?
And my wife just picked me up at the airport, so she's over hiding from the camera. Yeah.
we need to get her on. Let's get her on at some point.
That'd be awesome.
But thanks for making this work. I know you just flew in. Big event tonight. You have been selected for the Dallas ISD Hall of Fame. Congratulations to you. What a great honor.
J-Mo, thank you, buddy, man. What a blessing from God. It's awesome.
Let's take a look at this graphic that they put out. And look at this guy, all clean. Look at that.
Oh, my God. So that's our pictures we took for South Carolina. And they actually did I have a portrait, the picture, whatever it's called, portrait picture. And I'm like,
sure.
No. So I sent them one, and they're like, no, you got to have a shirt and a tie. Well, so the significance of this picture right here is that South Carolina still use those ties right there from the Steve Spurrier era.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so Coach Beamer is very pristine on how we look. So that's awesome.
That's really cool. Well, you look very distinguished in that picture. Not that you don't otherwise, but
yeah, I should have smiled or something. I mean, I kind of like, I don't know.
That's like your playing day picture. You can't smile, right?
That's my new look, all ball. So
that's good.
You know what happens when your hair goes a little bit? You got to kind of go ahead and cut it all off.
Just go all the way. Exactly. What does that mean to you out of W.T. White High School to be selected to the Dallas ISD Hall of Fame?
Yeah, it's been we're in spring ball. We have our last practice tomorrow, actually. So I hadn't really, you kind of know what's going on, but you hadn't thought much about it so I got done working last night, just say around 11:30. Got home around midnight. I got up this morning at 4 to get on a plane, and so I was a little tired. And I'm starting to think about all the people to make sure I invited the right, obviously my coaches from high school, and then this morning I started inviting some men that were like dads to me in the neighborhood, and I mean I started you start thinking kind of about what you may say about them. I got really emotional. I actually texted my wife. I'm like, hey, I'm kind of having an emotional morning here thinking about, how these men have poured into me and helped me to become who I am today. And, Coach Patterson last year, Keith Patterson at ASU used to always talk about it, how we get into coaching. What's the reason why did you get into coaching? Why are you in coaching? And I always talk about in 2021 when I got the Baylor Hall of Fame, sitting at the ceremony, I did the same thing. I wrote down all these names. I get on stage and start talking about that, my Hall of Fame speech for Baylor. And within the next 24 hours, God told me to go be a coach. And I started reaching out to Coach Browse and Coach Clem and Coach Kaz and just, hey, what I need to do to be a coach. I met up with Sean Roshan, and it was awesome. We hit the ground running. My wife and I agreed on it, and called up Coach Clem and ended up moving from Fairfield to the Denton area in Argyle. And I've just been coaching ever since, so it's been great.
Man, that's a great story. So the guys that impacted you, that's what really motivated you to want to do the same for the next generation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like I said, I resort back to it all the time and tell that story. That's basically how it happened. I was on stage telling about coaches and what they did for me and who they were for me at Baylor. And I was talking about Coach Browse, Coach Clem, and Coach Morris, Guy Morris, and Coach Lee Hayes, and Coach Schnupp, and all the guys that coached me. And
yeah.
For the next 24 hours, I was like, man, something wrong with me. And I'm like, well, this ain't gonna be a coach.
Wow, that's great. So North Texas first, you work with Randy Clements there, and then off Abilene Christian, and now to South Carolina. Man, that's a pretty meteoric rise.
Yeah, South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yeah, you're a Gamecock.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
I heard you talking about Magnolia. I'll give you a fun fact about South Carolina. So South Carolina is the oldest, they say, like plantation for greenery.
Oh,
and it's actually called Magnolia Plantation. It started in 1676 or something like that.
Wow.
So yeah, I heard you talking about Magnolia. I thought about that.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, that's good. That's a good note. So you're in spring practice, and Coach Beamer let you off to come to Dallas to do this tonight.
Yes. So when I first heard about it, I talked to his assistant, Miss Kim, and I said, hey, kind of what's coach's policy? And she's like, oh, no, he's going to love to hear about it. Go ahead and talk to him about it. I'm like,
Good.
you know how it is. So, you really don't want to be in the head coach's office for nothing,
Yeah.
And so I told him,
Right.
I said, Coach, I have a Hall of Fame day. He's like, oh, yeah, man, go. It'd be great. Yeah. Hey, have fun, And so, he kind of gave me the green light on that a long time ago when I first heard about it. And then, obviously it's here now. We're in spring ball, and I don't want to leave Clem, but I had to leave him for a day. So,
Gotcha. He can handle it for one day.
Yeah.
How do you like Columbia so far?
Here's what I love about it the most. I get a chance to be with Kendall Browse and Coach Clem every day. And so,
Nice.
I let them know how old they are. I'm like, hey, Coach, just for the record,
Right.
we met 19 years ago. You coached me 18 years ago. He's like, no, I was 18. I'm like, Coach, it's 19, 2007.
Yeah.
19 years ago. And so, we get a chance to be together every day, work hard at what we're doing and do what we love and what we're convinced to do and how we want to do it. And the great thing is Coach Beamer. I mean, he's an amazing leader. He's very transformational. It's been great for me to be with him. I mean, he pours into us, his staff. He makes sure that, like, for example, give you a good example, everybody in the organization is held accountable to knowing who everybody in the organization is.
Wow.
And so when you look at it, there's like 65 people of just staff. Like, you're going to a staff meeting, there's 55 people walk out, there's another 10 that's still cooking and everything, including custodians. And every team meeting, he'll pick a person from and he'll put 10 different people on there, and he'll say, who are these 10 people? And so you're held accountable to being the most closest knit team in America. And it's been great doing that because you learn so much about players. You learn so much about people that you don't coach, like on the defensive side of the ball. I know who the custodians are and things about them. I mean, it's been fun. It's great. It's been awesome.
I love that. Sounds like a great culture, great atmosphere there. And you got the band back together with Kendall Briles and
Sure.
Randy Clements and you up there. Any other bands there? Is that it?
It's been awesome. I mean, you walk in Coach Briles' office and he has all the rings, and it's just like I sit there and stare at him, because when I played, I didn't play in a bowl game or anything like that. So all I have from Baylor was my Hall of Fame ring. And so I have that. But when I walk in his office and there's, the picture of RG3, there's pictures of Coleman, and then like all the number one offense in the nation, awards, and then all the rings, all the bowl games, all the wins. His Stephenville High School ring is there. And it's just like, golly, man, this is awesome.
That's great. That's so great. Man, it is so good to see you. We'll throw this picture up, Brandon. We did when you were here. You were so –
oh, my God.
Okay, so that
send me that, J-Mo. You got to send me that.
I'll send it to you. That was at Missouri. When we played Missouri, you were with the Rams in St. Louis.
Yeah, I remember that
day, and we did an interview with you. How about that?
Yeah, hey, it was a Jason and John show live from Missouri.
Right. That's right, live from Missouri.
Oh, man, golly, that's awesome. I had a belly on me, golly.
No, you didn't. No, it's just the angle.
That's the angle.
But that was – I was looking for the picture when you and I did the Jason and John show, recorded that every Monday during the season, and I couldn't put my hands on it quick enough last night. But that was fun to do. And I'm not going to say I launched your broadcasting career, but it sure was fun to be when you were here in school.
Hey, so how old were you in that picture?
Me? Okay, that would have been – so what would have been your –
2010, wasn't it?
Yeah, 9 or 10, right? With the Rams. So that was only 25 years ago, Smooth.
25 years ago. Wow. No, that's 16 years ago. 16. I've been married 16 years. That's 16 years. There you go.
Nice. Very good.
So now, how old are you?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I had the date wrong. 16 years ago.
So how old are you, John?
16 years ago, I was the big 5-0. How about that?
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, hey, young man.
That's exactly right.
Hey,
well, that's
to me one day, John.
Yeah, that's fun to reminisce. And gosh, we're so happy for you. And good luck in your next coaching stop at South Carolina. And congratulations on the honor tonight. Very deserving. We're gonna get you back on. You come and see us, and we'll go to lunch at the Brazos Landing. Okay.
Perfect, John. Hey, thank you, man. It's good to see you guys. And hey, here we go. You ready? Hey, Sick 'em Bears.
Sick 'em Bears. Do that. Don't forget that. Thank you, Smooth. Appreciate it. Love you, man.